playoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Ducks will crank up the tempo.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know
breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? The 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. It was a foot race, and he won it. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner looking to create better field position. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that short completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handle. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He pulls it in for a big gain. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll run it here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And the Ducks looking to run some tempo here. Takes the handoff again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's 3rd down after that run. And they pick up the first on the ground. Powerful running here. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan great are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. Ducks will line up here on first down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to extend the play. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Second down and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
When he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's sharp. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he's hit just before the throw, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Oh, it's a reverse. Finds room at the 30.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Good enough for first down yardage. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And third and short to hand the ball off. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second and goal for the offense. Looking to pass this time. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Play action here on first down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And just like that, in one play, they've moved to scoring position at the 23.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent? This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or will they have to settle for 3?
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, looking to scramble. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the kickoff will be returned. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Lofting it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. 2nd down after that previous play.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. Strong game by this quarterback. Quarterback gets tattooed there, but delivers a touchdown. Shows great toughness.
Chris, you know how I feel about quarterbacks who are willing to take a shot and come up with a great result like this. Kept his focus and his vision downfield. Meanwhile, he gets hit and laid out, but delivers a strike for the score.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Jukes to get free. Moving right through the contacts. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ducks. No chance to catch him.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. After a slow start, this offense has finally gotten something going. Can they build more momentum here before halftime? Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won.
And he lofts it deep over the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's a run to the left. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Now it's second down here. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Gaudet. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the Ducks come up to the line in a hurry up. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff from the shotgun. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Gain sets up a third down play. And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. And the ball is hauled in. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10. Some press coverage now from these DBs. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there in defensive tackle. He never bought into that play-action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back in motion now. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon. That kind of execution, the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll start the drive here with an end around. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That's a big hit at the end, but taking a fresh set of downs. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Crosses the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Ducks. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away, and that's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense walked through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
That sack makes it third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain and bring up fourth down. Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He'll take a deep shot. Deep shot caught out of the 15. The Bulldogs look to keep this drive moving. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass is caught. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And the single back takes the handoff, runs right over the defender. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Hand off to the right side. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Ducks come to the line and run the hurry up. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Eludes the rush. He's hit as he throws it. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting...
He's looking deep here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Gives it to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback.
And he'll lost it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, the pass is picked off. The 50, past the 40, inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. Refusing to be stopped on this play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll test the right side here. Trucks through the defender. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Touchdown, Ducks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
Georgia 27.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense is still clicking.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. The kickoff team on the field now is able to get set to send this one away. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll run it to the right side. Get some space around the 30. Touchdown, Oregon. And the beatdown continues. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Griff? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And this time it's complete. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. This guy's close to 500 yards.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Second and long for this offense after the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover. It could be the nail in the coffin.
Ball handed off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Again, makes it second and medium. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football.